Hello, Internet. I am extremely annoyed because I've hit another run of writer's block. That's why this video is so late. And the only reason I've been doing one is that I've decided to fall back on one of my filler topics, that is, things that really bug me. The chief thing that bugs me is, let's see. I suppose this really grinds my nerves and actually makes me angry, is people who lack some of the better qualities of the human race, you know, kindness, politeness, intelligence, and don't see this as a problem. It's one thing to be stupid. I can deal with stupid people. I wouldn't say that all my friends are idiots, but I've made a few in my time that aren't at the average intelligence. And I'm in university right now, alright, so they're all smart. I can't really dodge that problem. Unless I go to St. Mike's, which I'm not going to. Right. Back on topic. But the problem is someone who is not only stupid, but has no problem being wrong and does not wish to improve themselves. This is, I feel, a rather serious crime, because the whole point of being a sentient being is to constantly seek improvement on one's mind, one's body, one's heart, everything. So not being rude, being dumb, or being incredibly lazy and not seeking ways to remedy this is, as far as I'm concerned, a crime against the species. Now that I've gotten the silly eugenics rant out of the way, I can get other slightly lighter-hearted things that really bug me. For start, people that move slowly in front of me. And there are many variants on this. First we have, let's see, walking down the street, and then there is someone moving rather slowly in front of me. And I attempt not to, poke them or disturb them, but I do have to get around them, and they have a tendency to sway just side to side. So I'm about to go around one way, then they cut in front of me, and they go around the other way, they cut in front of me again. This is far worse when there's three people walking abreast, and they all slow down to a crawl, right? Hands up anyone who's dealt with that. Right. That's a big nuisance. And there are other things that make this 10 times worse. People actually stopping and standing in the middle of the walk at Queen's Park when I am trying to cross Queen's Park after a particularly annoying melt, and where Queen's Park has turned into mush and ice and mud, and they're standing in it, and I have to go around them, and I have to go into the mush and the ice and the mud, either slip or get my boots dirty or whatever you. So, that's just rude. I remember at my high school, there were many different buildings connected by sidewalks, and there wouldn't be much grass, there'd just be dirt. And during a rainstorm, everyone would stand on the pavement and talk, and you'd be forced to go through the mud just to get to your class. That was rude. And another offshoot of this, okay, the twist tag wasn't important anyway, it's just something to play with. Another offshoot of this is when I go snowboarding. Yes, I snowboard. I've done blue runs. I did a black run once by accident. Actually made it through in one piece too, so I say that counts. The trails are funnily marked. It's like, oh, I'll go that way. Oh crap, black run. Moguls. Hill this steep. Sliding down, getting a face full of snow. Fun. I won't deny that. An adventure, but not something I do on purpose again. At least I've gotten better at it. However, skiers are annoying as all blazes to be behind, and any snowboarders watching this knows what I'm talking about, because they go side to side to side to side to side, and when you're trying to get past them because you're actually going at a decent speed and they're not, you're left dealing with okay, they're going to cut through right, fine, I'll go left. Oh no, they zigzag back again. Go in a straight line, damn you. Now, and then also they insist on the runs being groomed and sort of all this packed tightly in corduroy lines, I believe they're called. The trouble with that is that's hell for snowboarders. You need powder to steer. You need powder to brake. You have to have something to gather up under your board to slow you down. Not, like, ooh, I'm just gonna go on a flat packed surface. I mean, the first run of the day is the worst, because if I fall down, I bang my head on packed hard snow, and my goggles fly off, and my helmet, my hat, and everything. It's evil. And, of course, apparently, now, I know some of you will be skiers, and you're going to say, yeah, but you ruin all the snow for us, and we can't do what we want. What I think they ought to do is make ski resorts so that one side of the mountain is for snowboarders, and one side of the mountain is for skiers, and let that be the end of that. And that way I don't have to deal with their kind, ruining a good shred. I've actually considered throwing snowballs at them just to get them to fall over and so I can go around them easily. They're a pain in the rear. Other things that annoy me. I suppose this falls under morons, but But people that use the Greek letter sigma, the uppercase sigma, as a stylized E, blah, stupid. Really bugs me because it's not an E, it's an S, basically. Look it up on Wikipedia. This show and Wikipedia are just entwined. What can I say? Also, this is nothing against her as a person, but my stepmother has an annoying tendency not to understand what I say, except when it's in my worst interest. I mean, for instance, Chloe, your car's on fire. What? Chloe, your car's on fire. What? Chloe. Then I slow it down. On the other hand, I mutter something under my breath. She understands it perfectly, and I catch hell for it. So I don't think that's quite fair. Alright, let's see what else. Dad leaves his cell phone at home all the time, and it makes it impossible to reach. The point of having a cell phone is that you can be reached anywhere. And more importantly, you can reach people anywhere. But he hasn't even caught on to this yet. So we're dealing with Dad. Hang on, what's that ringing sound? Dad, phone's ringing. Phone's ringing over there. I can basically talk to myself on his cell phone because half the time he lives at home. I know he doesn't want people to reach him, but he should realize that he can annoy people back by using this. So, cell phones, that's annoying. That's all I can think of for now. So, how about a random article? Yes. Wikipedia, I even mentioned it before in this movie already, but there you are. Wow. I've already gone on a long time just ranting about stuff I don't like. Maybe she does that more often. Good filler. Random article, please. Oh, also, I'm watching the Pink Panther episodes, and they're cool. I mean, not episodes, movies. The original ones with Peter Sellers. You should check them out if you have a chance. The Overtures in C, in Memoriam by Arthur Sullivan, premiered on the 30th of October 1866 at the Norwich Festival, and has a bit of the piece of it. My stepbrother's into music. I just like listening to it, but I have no idea how it works, so I can't really tell you what this is meant to be. Alright, so I think we'll close with some words of wisdom from one of my favorite authors, Sir Terry Pratchett. And that is this. A morning star is not an appointment. Well, okay, this is paraphrased, fine. A morning star is a cruel lump of iron with spikes on it, while an appointment is an engagement to see someone. The two should not be confused. Good day.